Thanks for tuning in to Celeb Source, your source for celeb news. Now, today we have... Hey, yo, man, we got some bad news concerning R. Kelly, man. We gonna tell you a little bit about that, man. We got Future checking Jay-Z for dissing him, man. We also got actually Future spazzed out on a couple of people, man. We're gonna get into that. We got Memphis Bleak on pulling away from Jay-Z, man, why he had to do it, man. Jim Jones with the crash out on Nas. 50 and Murder Inc., man. R. Kelly. Again, thanks for tuning in to Celeb Source Show. If this your first time to the channel, man, be sure to hit that like button if you feel any part of the content. We definitely appreciate that. That notification bell's waiting for your tap, so go on, give it a tap. And that subscribe button's waiting for your subscription, man. So go on, touch that. You can check this out, man. R. Kelly has been requesting that he be removed from prison and placed on home detention, man. You know what I'm saying? It got to the point where even his defense team has asked your illustrious president, Donald Trump, to free their client from prison. I want you to take a listen to this clip real quick.
Filed a motion seeking the immediate release of R. Kelly based on the solicitation of his murder by high-ranking Bureau of Prisons officers and officials. These are people who seek to kill Mr. Kelly rather than allow the corrupt criminal conduct of those who manufacture his convictions be exposed. We recognize the stunning quality of these allegations, but in the end, these are not allegations made by R. Kelly. These are not allegations made by my office. These are allegations made by men.
Yeah. Now, so the federal judge in Chicago, they heard the request for Kelly to be removed from prison and placed on home detention. And as reported by CBS, the judge stated that she lacked the jurisdiction to address the attorney's allegations that federal authorities conspired to harm him in prison. And they also denied. They denied, bro. You know what I'm saying? They rejected his request to be removed from prison to home detention. So there is that, man. I mean, you know, it's not okay for, you know, cruel and unusual punishment to take place. But as we stated before, it was the multiple credible reports from 2017 have alleged that R. Kelly held several women, right, in a cult-like environment. You understand what I'm saying? This is coming from interviews with former insiders like Cheryl Mack, Kitty Jones, Asante McGee, and the parents of the women, okay, who all claimed that, and then the court sided with them, okay? Rented homes in Chicago and the suburbs of Atlanta for 6 women, controlled their phones, telling them they got to ask permission to call anyone, including their own family members, dictated what they ate, dictated what they wore, when they bathed, or when they slept, or even how to behave sexually, which sometimes can happen. Punished them verbally or physically for violating those quote-unquote rules. Insisted they call him daddy, okay? Which is sick as hell, right? And, you know, it is what it is. That, like, you know, and you can look that up. I know a lot of people was mad because I had said that in yesterday's video. Like, yo, but that's not really even true. What you think they got him in prison for? I'm not saying that people don't get falsely accused, but what you think they got him in prison for? He was accused of holding adult women in confined, highly controlled settings, which look like it's reminiscent of a cult, okay? And those claims were supported with insider testimonies, concerned parents. You know what I'm saying? And that's what it is. Now, law enforcement said at the time that they concluded there was no basis for criminal charges. But apparently, in court, they found they said that they see that there was reason to incarcerate this man. So there is that, okay? So, you know, I can only go by what the court say. I can only go by what the court say at this moment, okay? I mean, when it's not obvious. When it's not obvious. Listen, 50 Cent has had his long-standing beef with Murder Inc. He's always had his issue with Murder Inc. And one of the reasons that he had issues with Murder Inc. is, according to bodyguard Gene Deal, Murder Inc. was the one that was behind 50 Cent being popped 9 times, according to Gene Deal. I want you to take a listen to this joint real quick.
Everybody know in the streets, this ain't just something that I'm making up. They know it wasn't Supreme. It was Irv Gotti and his people who put that on 50. That's why 50 hate them so much. You understand? So now, you understand? I call 50. 50 calls me back. Yo, Gene, you got a vest? I said, you gonna need one. He came over to the crib. I tried to fit him for one, and it did, at that time I was 2X, 3X. He was extra large, a large. It wasn't happening. You understand? So I gave him a cover. I said, just have somebody put your panels in this and sew it up on the side. Sew it tight. So if you get hit, it won't be loose. Just sew it up, take it to the, I guess he didn't want to do it. He took it. He took the cover. You understand? But I guess he didn't use it. You understand? But I told him that, bro, they coming at you.
Yep, so you heard it from the ex-celebrity bodyguard, Gene Deal. According to him, 50 Cent was hit 9 times because of Irv and not because of Supreme. Okay, that's what he said. These people are closer to all of these individuals than I am, so I can only tell you what he said. Okay, and if that was the case, then one can 100% understand why Fifth got all the smoke that he got with Irv Gotti. You know what I'm saying? Meanwhile, Jim Jones is crashing out because of Nas, man. Can you believe it? He sat down with Fat Joe and Jadakiss, and they compared him to Nas. Jim Jones took off his glasses, and he went absolutely ham. I want you to take a listen to this real quick.
My son can't tell you one Nas record. You heard? Like, let's keep it a buck here.
Yeah, but
let's keep it a buck. You heard? Let's keep it a buck because you'll bring it up. There must be some type of misconception. A lot of these rappers have done a tremendous job, and I take nothing away from them. But they forget I got a hell of a catalog. Me, Jim Jones, myself, gold records, platinum records, gold albums, platinum albums. Me, Jim Jones. No diplomats, no nobody else. Me, Jim Jones. Check my track record, then check everybody else's track record. Then go to the billboards and check all my entries, then check all them niggas' entries and shit like that. And I'm not taking nothing away from nobody, but I hear the comparisons and the niggas be trying to act funny when it comes. No, I've been spanking a lot of this shit. I'm talking about the industry. I've been putting on. So let's not get into that where we get into numbers and I gotta show you the statistics of what I've done. You heard to what other people has done. You heard, and if you wanna go to the billboard entries, pull up Nas billboard entries, then pull up my billboard entries.
Listen, we can't compare the two. What I'm trying to tell you.
No, I wanna go there.
Hold on.
I wanna go down the line now, because now we going down the line. He's a rapper and I'm a rapper.
Listen,
let's go statistically.
It feels great.
No, but I wanna go statistically, because
all right, can I say something?
When people be like,
I feel the same way. We all feel the same way.
Forget about the numbers. You heard? My numbers back up nothing. There's never is me. Putting me up against anybody. I'm taking me every time. Every time.
Okay,
every
but
time,
let me say something though, Jim.
Hey, look, this nigga said billboard. Billboard, bruh. Look, to me, whenever someone overtalks you and tries to keep you from talking, to me, the chances that they're wrong are very, very high. It's like they don't want any kind of truth to come out because the truth will easily negate what they're saying, okay? In this case, all right, Jim Jones says he's got more platinum hits than Nas, all right? Now, if I was like, well, let me look it up, okay? Jim Jones does have a platinum single, okay? But Nas has platinum albums by far. You understand? Illmatic was platinum 1 time. It Was Written was platinum 3 times. I Am was platinum 2 times. Nostradamus was platinum 1 time. Stillmatic went platinum. Godson went platinum. And Street's Disciple went platinum. What is he talking about? Like, what is he talking about? You understand what I'm saying? I just don't get it. And this is what I'm saying when people try to overtalk you. They don't want the truth to come out. If they if they Googled and chat GPT, you ever seen, I hate to say it like this. You ever seen someone get like, I saw someone in the comments was like, I read a comment, right? The first comment said, Jim Jones is like the person that got knocked out and said he won the fight. You know what I'm saying? Like, it's like, come on, bro. Like, why? There's nothing wrong with giving, like, I understand where, you know, when rappers is like, yo, I'm my favorite. I get that part. It don't never make everybody like, yeah, we rocking with that. We believe it. We understand that you really stand behind your work. But, there's such a thing as delusion. You know what I'm saying? And when it's like, there's nothing wrong like giving someone their props and being like, nah. You know what? I'm working at being able to beat how they produce their content. You know what I'm saying? Like, you know what I mean? Like, if there's someone that is better at producing content than me, it doesn't hurt me to acknowledge the fact that they better at it. Like, that doesn't make me less of a person. It's just work, bro. It's just a job. It has nothing to do. Maybe what it is that it affects certain people's self-confidence. You know what I'm saying? Like, like for some people, if they say someone is better than them in a particular area, that really negatively impacts their self-confidence. You know what I'm saying? So they got to say that they are the best. But being delusional about it doesn't mean that, like, you're more right because you're delusional about it. The man clearly has more platinum albums. I wonder, like, if see, I didn't see the full, I need to watch the whole clip. If they was like, yo, he's got more platinum albums, it says it. I'm looking right at it. Yeah, being delusional doesn't make you seem more right. It makes you seem delusional. Please know that. When, like, if there are obvious facts that exist and you just like, oh, well, you never mind the obvious facts. It's what I say it is. Like, you might not be that charismatic, bro. You know what I'm saying? I can only understand when somebody is like that if they're super charismatic, which a lot of rappers are. But come on now. I think there is something to be said when it seems like you're level-headed. You know what I mean? Like I think being level-headed is important. Anyway, Memphis Bleak has spoken on why he had to pull away from Jay-Z at the time that he did. I want you to take a listen to what bro had to say.
At any one point, did you feel like Jay was drifting too far from the crew?
I knew he had to. For Jay to be where he at, he couldn't be around us every day. We couldn't be, I'm a liability. Like, you know, me now, being married, being a businessman, of course, things has changed, but the reckless Bleak, you couldn't be around us. Anything could happen and then it spills right back to you. So when Jay started doing these billionaire deals, basketball teams, moving teams from here to Brooklyn, you automatically knew the distance was warranted. It's not that he don't rock with you or don't rock with us. Hey, dog, I'm over here getting to these millions. Y'all still in the club popping bottles. I don't need that look.
How did you understand something like that, though, but like a Beanie didn't?
I don't know. I try to tell these guys. That's the thing. If you really sit down, see, a lot of people, when they get these cameras cut on, they got an image. They got to, they got to keep it up. I'm this guy. I can't let nobody. But if they really, really sit down and have a real conversation with the reality pills on, they'll tell you, I told these guys this was coming. Because I used to get the word from Big Homie, yo, niggas don't ship up. They don't act right. We gonna do this. I used to be telling these guys, yo, it's only a matter of time before it's over. We got to get this right.
Hey, yo, what Bleak said was 100%. You know what I mean? Like, a lot of people really don't sit down with reality pills on deck. Real talk. You know what I mean? Like, this man clearly understands. You can't go heavy in both worlds. You know what I mean? Not if you're real about both of them. You cannot go real super heavy on both of them. A lot of people don't understand it, and really also being able to adjust with the times, okay? If you're going heavy in this one area, then you really got to pull back in the other. Particularly, like, let's say in the field of, like, if you are involved in, like, you know, like weird activity, like activity that could potentially be labeled as criminal. If you're heavy in that area, then you can't make yourself too obvious in the popularity area. Because you don't want to be targeted. You don't want to be on a watch list suddenly, okay? And a lot of people don't understand, like, when you enter a different realm, you got to change your clothes. Some people are like, nah, I can go anywhere with the clothes I got on. No, you got to change your clothes. You can't enter into this realm wearing that, because that's not what we do here. We don't do that here. You can't enter in certain areas like wearing Timbs and fatigues. It just can't be. You follow what I'm saying? You got to change your clothes. And Memphis knew that right out the gate. He just knew that, yo, you know what? I mean, we had to fall back because it wasn't consistent with the image that bro was trying to portray at the time that he was trying to portray it. That makes 100% sense. You got to make the proper adjustment. You gotta know how to Anyway, listen. Future has decided that he gonna spaz out. He gonna spaz out. I want you to wait. Not Young Thug. Take a listen real quick.
Fake healthy shit. But what the f you did?
Oh man,
And then Pluto tripping, man. Burp, man.
soap water. You drink
That's why I'm telling this right now. Your beat can't f with me, bro.
Yeah,
Y'all niggas beats can't f with me for real. Your beats can't f with me.
You might be the only one.
You and Weezy. Y'all
It might be one of you.
Y'all.
I'm gonna give you 2. You and Pluto, y'all the only 2. Everybody else, 200. Come get them. We ain't playing with y'all. Each one.
Yeah.
Yeah, like that.
Yeah.
All right, it's Sansa. Let's go.
Come out. Go, please. First, I'm smash. We see you there. This is my worst time for my phone to die. Dog, it's good to see you, my brother. I'm trying to get every album. Dog, pleasure, my brother. Dog, you can do one more? Dog, you can do one more?
Big favorite, I'm a bitch like a flame of flame. Thinking it's day by day. Keys like fables and them bricks like J-Bo. I'm getting got rich off of this. But I never learned basic shit. Ain't go to high school. I was in school high. Having no to young turn shit. Way before school to drop this. House party, we was throwing dubs. Throw the car, could've seen the.
Pop your shit in. Yeah. Real. Damn. I ain't the final boss, man. This shit going on.
Oh, that's the piece right there too.
He go Tiffany.
Yeah, Young Thug getting on Future because he got I think he got healthy. He got healthy. Hey, look, he's just trying to look out for you, man. You supposed to be like clean, bro. Like clean. I think there might be a little bit of an issue. See, a lot of the artists, you know, they take substances to do what they do and to get in a zone a lot of times. So when they gotta jump out of that and then stay off of the substances, we now get to see if they still retain the gift. I overheard Charleston White talking about something like that, and I thought it was relatively eye-opening what he said. And I don't know how much of it is accurate, but what he was saying, and tell me what you think about this. What he was saying was that a lot of these artists have been blessed and born with the gift, right? The gift to create their artistry, but a lot of times they squander that gift by submitting to drugs, right? And going heavy in the area of drugs. And when they go heavy in the area of drugs, they lose their gift but retain their talent. So now, by retaining the talent, they have to now submit to constantly utilizing the drugs just to be able to reproduce what they were able to naturally produce with their gift. You understand what I'm saying? What do you think about that? Because now what he was saying is these artists, they still have the talent. They just can't access the gift like they used to freely. They now have to rely on a drug of sort in order to access that gift. I thought that was profound. I was like, yo, that sounds kind of deep, man. And I want to know your thoughts on that. You know what I'm saying? Why is everybody texting me? Like, what's with the texts, man? Am I the only person on the planet? Am I the only one? It be feeling like that sometimes. When you be like, yo, I'm just trying to do the, this is like I ain't even been doing this for 20 minutes. I haven't even been doing this for 20 minutes. Where we at over here, man? I'm sorry, my bad. I be, like sometimes I just be like flustered. Be trying to figure it out. Like, you know what I mean? Now Future went in on Jay-Z for dissing him. Were you aware of that? Because Jay-Z made a statement in his song about folks playing football with your kids. You know what I'm saying? Which kind of alluded to the whole Russell Wilson and the Russell Wilson, Future, the Big Sierra, the baby, all that stuff. I want you to take a listen to what Future said about when he had to check the time when he had to check Jay-Z. Take a listen real quick.
You hear a line like Jay-Z say, you know, playing football in the future.
Yeah, but then when Jay-Z, when I talked to him, I didn't really say that. I don't, man.
You would have done in the future, other niggas playing football with your son. You would have lost it.
I didn't mean it like that. Like, I was just like, you supposed to be bigging up the rap community. You need to let you know what I'm saying? Like, the NFL did with the NFL.
Right.
You supposed to be bigging up me. Anything. Right. We come from the trenches.
Together.
I come from the streets. You come from the streets. You supposed to be bigging me up.
Right.
You supposed to be giving that no negative attention. You know what I'm saying? Like, for a hot line, there's something gonna always be out. Like, my fault, all that bad, but it's out now. So it's just like, it ain't no my fault or whatever it is. It is what it is. You know what I'm saying? I ain't even tripping off him. Like you said, like, I'm trying to get to where I'm going, and ain't nobody gonna stop me or whatever going on, the talking and the captions or whatever the memes. It can't stop me because it's a vision that I have.
I don't think Future. Yeah, man. He said he checked him. He said he checked him. You know what I'm saying? I want to know what you think about that. Do you think that he really checked Jay-Z like that? You think Jay-Z was really like, oh damn? You know what I'm saying? Like, do you really think it was that? I don't think he really even. I don't think Jay-Z probably. It sounded like Jay-Z didn't care, quite frankly. Oh no, I didn't mean it like that. Come on now, we know what the line meant. Like, come on, let's not do this, okay? Like, why people be? I don't know, whatever. Maybe Jay-Z was just like, I don't feel like really going into it right now. Like, I could have a long, serious discussion, but I don't really care to. And that's just what it is. Sometimes people just don't care to have the conversation. Let me do my shout-outs real quick. Let's see what we got over here on that, man. Let's see what we got. Shout out to who we got, man. Come on, get your shout-outs right. All right, listen, man. Shout out to Keep standing on faith. Keep standing on faith says, Celeb, as a veteran that has been on 5 deployments to Iraq and Afghanistan, you share a bond with the person next to you when you both in danger of being killed. Yeah, I can see that. Leaders have a duty to bring home those young kids as physically and mentally intact as possible. So yes, you form a society with anyone you see overseas in a U.S. military uniform. Now, as soldiers, we enforce the Constitution, but we can always decline an order, given that it is unethical, immoral, or illegal. You could say no. Hopefully, it would stop at a general saying so or no, whatever. Okay, that's interesting. Like, enforcing the Constitution, yes, but you could decline an order that is unethical. Okay, that's interesting. Were y'all aware that during that parade, they were all marching, but they were not marching in step? Have y'all heard about that? There were posts about how the military soldiers were not marching in lockstep. They were all just walking casually, and that's a sign of protest. A lot of us saw that, and a lot of us want you military soldiers that are listening to know that we see you. You know what I'm saying? We see you. We see you. Okay? C Handy. CC Handy says, hey, Celeb, my dark-skinned brother, can I please get a birthday shout-out tomorrow? Milwaukee, Louisiana, maybe. Yes, happy birthday to you, CC Handy. Your birthday is Juneteenth? Shout out to you, man. That's what I'm talking about. Shout out to you. I mean, you didn't really give me any information. I don't know if you're a man. I don't know if you're a woman, but shout out to you whose birthday just passed. We now went another year on the planet with you here. You know what I'm saying? And I mean, like, that's a big deal. That's a big deal. You don't went another year. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, you haven't killed anybody, right? You haven't killed anybody. You went another year around the planet, okay? Joint's still spinning, okay? You're still here. You haven't gone anywhere. Shout out to you. It's kind of a big deal. You know what I'm saying? And look, here's the really big thing. No one has killed you. That's the whole thing. Because a lot of us are very, very killable. You know what I mean? Very killable, have behaviors that are killable. And CC Handy has lived such a life that no one wants to actively, no one has successfully, let me just put it like that. No one has successfully killed CC Handy yet. Okay? You've went another year with no one successfully killing you. Shout out to respect. It's a big deal, especially on a planet like this, in a country like this, and you're from Milwaukee. Do y'all know where Milwaukee is? Does anyone know where Milwaukee is? Name the states on the right and the left of Milwaukee. You can't. You can't. And can you believe CC Handy is in Milwaukee? You know what I'm saying? Have you ever thought of moving? Have you ever said, you know what I'm gonna do? I'm gonna move to Milwaukee. You never even thought of doing that until CC Handy showed up. Now I want you to think about it. Tell me what's in Milwaukee. You know what I'm saying? And then post it in the comments for CC Handy while we celebrate the fact that they're alive for another year. I almost want to apologize to you. You know why I want to apologize? Because here on this planet, like, you're of all the trillions and trillions and billions of planets that exist, right? In the whole universe, I want to apologize that you're born on the one for multiple years where you got to pay bills and under the authority of a cult leader and his cult followers. You live in a country that is being ruled by a cult. Happy birthday to you, man. You know what I'm saying? You like a cult? Yes. Whenever you have a group where everyone is wearing the same color hat, if everyone is wearing the same color hat, right? They're under a charismatic leader, right? And their leadership is unquestionable. Like, you cannot question the leadership. You're dealing with a cult. I like, how did you not know that? The man fake got his ear shot. And the next week, it was 100% healed. And all of his followers wore ear patches. It's a cult. And the more people realize and acknowledge that the fact that it's a cult, the better it is. The country is under the leadership of a cult. It's sad, but it's true. You know what I mean? Like, it is what it is, okay? CC Handy, I apologize that you're living under the leadership of a cult. Shout out to you, though, man. Happy birthday, real talk, you know what I'm saying? I tried to tell you. That's a great name. I tried to tell you, said, I heard that if you're light-skinned, you only get to celebrate half of Juneteenth. And it officially ends at 6 p.m. for y'all. Just trying to verify. Facts are capped. No, it's facts. That's what it is. Yeah, it's facts now. It's facts. If you celebrate Juneteenth for the full day as a light-skinned person, you out of pocket. You're not fully light. I mean, you're not fully black. You know what I'm trying to say. Shout out to you, man. And shout out to my light skins out there, man. All you high yellow people, man. That, y'all got that drop of black. And therefore it makes you black. Remember that rule? You get a drop of black, you're black. You like, wait, wasn't that a white rule? I swore it was. I swore it was a rule of white racists, but whatever. Nah, man. I mean, come on, man. A drop of black, a quarter black, it doesn't matter. You're black, okay? You're black. We'll give it to you, okay? You're like, why are light skins always so angry, though? Yo, come on, man. They're humans, just like you. Dark skins get angry. Dark skins, light skins. Are we doing the colorist thing now? Gosh. Anyway, listen, man. Let me. Is that my last shout out? I feel like it needs to be because I'm beginning to go downhill real fast. Listen, let me do my last story. And finally, your illustrious president, Donald J. Trump, has, it sounds like he wants to declare war on what sounds like Juneteenth. He said, this is what he said. He said, too many non-working holidays in America. That's what he posted on Juneteenth. Too many non-working holidays in America. He said, it's costing our country billions of dollars to keep all these businesses closed. Oh, but the parade didn't cost billions of dollars. Is that what you're saying? You spend billions of dollars on parades. You spend billions of dollars on weapons. You spend billions of dollars attacking other countries. You spend billions of dollars doing cuffery, straight cuffery, left and right. And it's this holiday. Look, if you're going to do this with Juneteenth, then do it for the 4th of July. We don't care for that neither. You see what I'm saying? I said neither. We actually care for Juneteenth. We don't care for the 4th of July. You don't care for Juneteenth? Well, we don't care for the 4th of July. We don't care for that neither. Listen, he says, what does it say? He said, the workers don't want it either. The workers? They don't want a day off? What? Soon we'll end up having a holiday for every once working day of the year. It must change if we're gonna make America great again. You mean make America hate again? Make America back to the old racist America that was overtly racist like it used to be. Who are the Let me not go there. Let me not say what I want to say. Yeah, I went to the comments. Folks is like, it don't matter. We still gonna call in. We still gonna call out that day. Okay. Somebody else said, you mad because our cookouts are more lit than that $45 million parade that you had. Okay. Yeah, you want to get rid of these holidays and stuff like that. This President's Day, get rid of that. Columbus Day, get rid of that. Flag Day, get rid of that. 4th of July, get rid of that. Get rid of all of those days. Oh, but Juneteenth is where you want to draw the line? Man, everyone that put this man in a position, because I don't even know if he was truly elected in now. Everyone that was, let me not say it. Let us know your thoughts in the comments below. What do you think I want to say? Post that in the comments below. What do you think I want to say? Everyone that was in a position to get this man into the role of leadership, what do you want to say? What I think is, I think all donors should have a cap of what they can donate to these politicians. Real talk. I think there should have been a monetary cap. And it's like, you cannot donate more than, you know what I'm saying? Like $20,000. Like if you can't, as a leader, right? Who's going to be over like the economy, right? If you can't figure out how to max out $100,000 or $10,000, then you shouldn't be able to freaking run in the race. Real talk. They made Night of the Living Dead with $100,000 budget. $100,000 budget. How much did they? Let me tell you something. I'm gonna type it in. I'm gonna go like this. How much did it cost to make the movie Friday? I'm gonna say, how much did it cost to make the movie Friday? To make the movie Friday, it cost $3.5 million, okay? And it grossed over 27 million, all right? Okay, and then I'm gonna say, what about Night of the Living Dead? Because, you know, I'm a horror fan. I love horror. Night of the Living Dead, $114,000, okay? Some sources say up to $125,000. Every, politicians should only, to donate to the politicians' cause, they should only be able to take like $100,000. If you can't do something ill with $100,000, we don't need you as a damn leader, okay? $100,000. If you can't pull it off with $100,000, you shouldn't be a damn leader. You shouldn't be running for please. The hell about it here, man. Anyway, let us know your thoughts in the comments below. Do you think that politicians should get these unlimited crazy amounts of money? Because clearly this man got elected because of Elon's money longer than train smoke. You know what I'm saying? Let us know your thoughts in the comments below on that. Be sure to like, be sure to subscribe. Thanks for tuning in to Celeb Source, your source, celeb news.